Okay, so my dumbass forgot to film an intro when I started doing this video today, so this is my intro. What's up, everybody? You guys already know what this video is about because you saw the title. It's on the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundations. Just doing a little intro clip right now so that I have something. We're just gonna go ahead and start the video, so I will see you guys in a second. This is what the packaging looks like of the foundation. This is the Huda Beauty hashtag Faux Filter foundation. I'm so sorry if I'm like meh in this video because I'm so tired. Last night was Halloween. I did have a few drinks and I didn't do anything crazy, but I'm just really tired. Anyways, that's besides the point. This foundation. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. You get 1.18 fluid ounces. So you get a little bit more than standard. Normally you get 1 fluid ounce of foundation. That's typical. So you're getting a little bit more in here and it retails for $40. Now this foundation launched with 30 shades and let me tell you, it was really difficult finding which shade I wanted to order. I ended up going with Cheesecake 250G, and that's described as a deep light skin tone with golden and peach undertones. So I don't know how well this is going to work out, but from what I've noticed, like with other videos, the foundation looks darker in the bottle than it does like when you apply it onto your skin. So let me show you what this one looks like. It also comes with a little sample of the foundation primer. I don't know if I'm going to be using it, but this is what the foundation looks like. As you can see, it looks really dark in the bottle, but I have already like pumped some out to see what the color would look like, and it does look way lighter outside of the bottle than it does inside the bottle. So I was gonna end up going with one of the fair shades, but those were like extremely fair. I didn't know what shade to get. We'll see if this works or not. I'm not too sure. So this is a full or medium coverage foundation, and it says that it's for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. It says that it has a satin, matte, radiant, and natural finish. Basically, whatever kind of finish you want in a foundation, this is probably going to do it for you. That's what it's claiming. It says that it's a full coverage cream foundation that visibly conceals blemishes and imperfections for a filter-like finish. I've heard so many good things about this foundation, minus the ingredient list. It's packed with a high percentage of ultra refined pigments. The Faux Filter foundation visibly smooths and evens skin texture, diminishing the appearance of blemishes, scars, hyperpigmentation, and redness to create a flawless airbrushed finish. It says it's enriched with argan oil and Centella asiatica, both known for their hydrating properties. This fade-proof formula blends seamlessly with skin, leaving it matte with a hint of sheen for a luminous appearance. So it's matte and it's luminous. We'll see what it does on my skin. The bottle is plastic, even though it looks like it's glass, it's definitely plastic. It's got a pump, which is nice. It has a very strong scent. Very strong. It's very floral. This is like one of the most fragrant foundations I think I've ever owned, and I just don't know how my skin's gonna react, so I don't know if I want to use the primer, to be honest. So the primer is sold separately. There's also a brush that is sold or marketed with this foundation. You definitely don't have to buy something like that if you already have your own brushes. I'm like, why spend the extra money on it? They have a pretty good chart like explaining the foundation shades. I'm gonna try and show you this on my laptop, but this is on the Sephora website, and you can see like the top row is fair, and then it goes to light, and then it goes medium, tan, and rich. So there is a wide range of colors for a lot of different skin tones that they launched with, which is awesome. But like I said, it was kind of difficult to find a shade that I thought would match me well. So we'll go ahead and get started and apply it onto my face, and we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna do one side of my face with a beauty blender and one side with a brush. I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on because I'm gonna be touching my face. I do have redness. My skin at the moment is combination dry, I would say. I had some breakouts over the past couple days because that time of the month. We'll see how well this foundation covers it all up. So I'm gonna take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and then I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna use the Fenty because this is what I've been using lately and I just really like it. So I'm gonna take some of that, apply it on my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the smoothing primer, so I'm gonna use this to fill in my pores around my nose. I'm going to shake this. On the box it says, using a pump or less, apply foundation evenly all over the face with a dense brush or beauty sponge. For best application, pair with the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. I'm gonna go ahead and take like that much. So it looks like it's a pretty thick formula, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's definitely lighter on my hand than it is in the bottle. Can you see that? So that's why it was really tricky trying to find a shade, because I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna start off with a beauty blender. I'm gonna do this side with the beauty blender, so just gonna take that much. I don't really know what I'm gonna need. I feel like the beauty blender kind of just ate that. I'm gonna put more. I think the shade works, but I think I could go down a shade, and this is definitely got peach undertones in it. I would prefer something a little bit more yellow to match my neck a little bit more, but it's not bad. I'm gonna take a little bit more. I know it said 1 pump, and I didn't even take a full pump. I'm just like taking half pumps really. I'm gonna go in on my forehead now and down my nose. It smells really good. It smells like a floral perfumey kind of scent. It's not a bad scent. I actually kind of like it, but I don't know if my skin's gonna get irritated throughout the day. Taking a little bit more. Yeah, I think I would definitely go in and get a different shade. On camera, it looks pretty good. I feel like the undertone matches my face really well, but the rest of my body, not so much. So that's what one side of my face looks like. I would say it looks pretty natural on the skin. So this is what this is what my face with the beauty blender looks like. And this is what my natural face looks like. So I would say it did a really good job at covering the redness that I had from my previous acne. And it looks really good on the skin. Even in the camera, it looks pretty flawless and like a filter. So let's go ahead and apply it on this side with the brush and see what looks better. But so far, it does look really good on the skin. What do you guys think? I don't know. So I'm gonna take a Morphe Y6. We'll go ahead in with the brush. I like to pat my foundation in because I like fuller coverage, and because I have some dry areas on my face, if I swirl and buff things in, I feel like it just lifts any like dead skin I might have on my face. I definitely like to just tap. You'll get better coverage that way also. Okay, so the shade, I think you can see a little bit better now, is definitely too dark. I think I like the Beauty Blender side a little bit better. I think it just looks smoother overall. This side looks a little bit drier in my opinion. My forehead looks dry too, more so on the side that we use the brush. So I definitely like the Beauty Blender a lot more. I'm just gonna go over with the Beauty Blender and press into my skin a little bit on this side. Yeah, that looks better. So I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what the foundation looks like on its own on my skin. I feel like it is looking a little dry, like in my nose area right here in the crease, but it's nothing too bad, and I don't think it's picking up on any other dry areas on my face. Of course, you can still see texture, but I think it did a pretty good job at covering any redness, and it looks really smooth on the skin. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go off camera and finish the rest of my makeup. I'll let you guys know what it is I put on my face and how everything blends with the foundation, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera and then I will be right back. So I just finished applying all my makeup. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I look way like bronzed right now. I feel so dark. The color is definitely off, but I really like how it looks on my skin. Like shade aside, I know this is not my color. This is like a summer color for me, but I love how my skin looks, like the texture of my skin. It looks really smooth. I applied the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I put on brows. I put on this Tarte blush. This is in the shade Party. So it's just a pink shade. And then I have on the Nicole Guerrero highlight palette with Anastasia. I have this on. I put Forever Young and Forever Lit, so this here in the middle and this white one, combine them together. And then I just have a gloss on my lips because I think I'm gonna be going to the gym. I used my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is my usual. I set my under eyes and like my T-zone with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which is my standard. The foundation feels a little tacky, like in the slightest, because I think it's still setting. I think it's going to set down, but as of right now, the majority of my face feels dry, but it is still a little sticky. It looks matte, but it looks like healthy, and it just looks good in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think of it so far. The time is 12:07. So about 12 o'clock is when I finished everything. It's a little bit later in the day. Like I said, I went out last night, so I think I'm gonna be going to the gym. So we'll see how this works, and we'll see how it holds up to sweat. I don't know, did the claim say that it was long lasting? The scent of the foundation is definitely still lingering. I feel like it's just gonna linger the whole time. It doesn't smell like it's gonna go away. It's pretty strong. It doesn't say anything about being long lasting. It says it's fade proof, but that's all I'm sort of seeing about it. Let's check the Huda Beauty website. So it's not claiming, from what I can see, to be a long-lasting foundation. Nope, so there's no claims about it being long-lasting on the skin, so we'll just have to see how long this lasts. I probably won't be doing like an 8-hour wear test, just to be honest with you guys, because it is already 12 and I'm in bed knocked out by 8 o'clock because I work so early in the mornings. So we'll just see how long this foundation review goes on for, but I will bring you guys with me if I go to the gym. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like in natural lighting. So far, this is what it looks like in studio lights. Again, the shade is bothering me. I really wish I had gotten the right shade, but it's not terrible. It feels really comfortable on the skin so far. I'm kind of really digging it. I like the coverage. It doesn't look cakey. It definitely looks like I have foundation on. Let's be real. I'm gonna stop rambling now and just get on with the day. So I will check back in, show you guys soon what this looks like in natural light when I go out for the gym, and then I will show you what I look like after the gym. And yeah, I will check back in with you guys very shortly. So this is what it looks like in natural lighting. I guess it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it looks okay. I just feel like I can go down a shade. What do you guys think? We shall see if it gets darker throughout the day, like after I sweat. We'll see what happens. I am going to the gym right now. It's like 12:30 right now, so you guys updated on how this looks. We'll see if it can hold up with the sweat. You guys can definitely see my skin texture, but it is what it is. Okay, I will check in a little bit. I feel like this video is kind of all over the place, and I apologize. I didn't even film an intro clip before I went to the gym, so I'm sorry. It is now 4:41 in the afternoon, so I've had the foundation on for almost 5 hours. This is going to be the only and last update that I do on the foundation because today/tonight is the World Series and I'm not gonna be home after I finish this little clip. So what do I have to say? Okay, so I've had this on for basically 5 hours and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I went to the gym and I was sweating and I just woke up from a nap. I do look shiny, but I feel like the oil could be so much worse because I went to the gym and I was sweating and I just took a nap. I will say that I don't think the foundation is transfer proof because So you can see there's like a little like strip right here that I nudged off somehow, and also on this side of my face. But let me give you guys a close-up. Yes, my pores are large and not cute. Excuse my eyelashes, I've been picking at my mascara. So you can see there's a little bit of like bunching where my skin bunches in between my brows. There's a little bit of creasing in my forehead. That's pretty standard for me. It could look a lot worse. It's rubbed off on my nose a little bit because I've been rubbing my nose. It's not super dry around here anymore. It's kind of like melted into the skin and it looks okay. I keep rubbing this, and like I said, it's not transfer resistant, so it is coming off every time I touch my nose. And my chin, it's come off a little bit right here. I like must have hit my face when I was working out or something. And on this side, I was sleeping on this side, so it's not transfer resistant, like I've said multiple times now. So it's not transfer resistant, and it doesn't say it's long wearing, so I'm not surprised that it's not transfer resistant. Again, the shade also is a little too dark. It's weird because in indoor lighting and like the studio lights, the foundation looks like it's a little dark on me, but in natural lighting outside, it looks like it matches like pretty perfectly. So I am going to be getting a lighter shade in this foundation. I'm really impressed with the formula and I love it. The scent has gone away. I don't smell it anymore, but it did take quite a while for the scent to go away. It lingers for a very long time after you apply the foundation, and it's sort of like a sweet floral fragrance. So if you are sensitive to fragrance in any of your face products or just fragrance in general, I would probably like hard pass on this foundation because it is very strong. And same with the primer. I've heard the same thing, which is why I didn't want to use it today. I love the packaging. I know a lot of people are not happy that it's plastic, but I feel like this is easier to travel with and it won't break as easily as glass would. So I like the packaging. I like the fact that there's a pump. You get more than a fluid ounce for your money that you're spending, and I'm actually like really impressed with that foundation. I'm gonna keep wearing it and I will keep you guys updated in the description box on how I feel about the foundation going forward, because I only gave it like a 5-hour wear test today and I want to wear it when I'm not at the gym and you know, all of that like normal day stuff, so that I can get a really good opinion on the foundation. And I will let you guys know in the description box, because today is Wednesday and this video will be up on Saturday. So I have a few more days to play around with it. If you're watching this, definitely check the description box to see any of the updates that I might have on the foundation. But overall, I'm really happy with the foundation. It's got great coverage. It keeps my oils at bay like pretty well. Does anybody say that? It keeps their oils at bay. It keeps my oils away. I think it looks really good on the skin. I think their Faux filter name for this foundation is spot on. And I would recommend going in store to find your perfect shade, because this is just a really hard one to get when it's online. If I don't stop talking now, I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. So that is going to wrap up the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and I hope it was helpful. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe so you can see all of my future videos. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.